should you tell anyone what your goal is, or should you tell no one? I mean, that is the key. What is the way to achieve your goals? And I think focus always on what is the point. The point is that you want to achieve your goals. It's not the point, what do you want to tell? What don't you want to tell? People that tell you keep it for yourself, they refer to this dopamine rush, the dopamine rush that you get when you tell people who you are, what you are. These are coming from, let's say you say about yourself, I'm a YouTuber, or I'm a writer, or I'm a CEO of a successful company, and you're in the process of starting this company. It might sound a little bit unbelievable for you, and also to already claim that you are this, that gives you indeed a dopamine satisfaction that you is similar to the one that you get when you already achieved the mission. This is basically why manifestation works so well. When you say what you already are, don't say, I want to become a YouTuber. I want to become. The universe gives you want to become. You are not. Maybe you will never be, but you want to become. Don't focus on what you want to become, but what you are and what you feel comfortable with that you are at the moment. However, the point is that these goals are identity goals. I am someone. We talk about executional goals. You are on the way to become the CEO. You can be that, but there are steps on the way to do that that needs to be executed. And that is the fundamental power of all of that. You want to execute. And this is why it's so powerful to tell people on what mission you are. Don't be quiet about it. Don't be silent about it. Be loud and action orientated about it. Basically, it's not about tell everyone, tell these three groups. And in this order, and only in this order, the first people you need to tell things to is to yourself. You set a goal because you genuinely want to achieve it. The second goal is that you are the second target group you want to share it with is a community, a powerful community of ambitious people that share the same values of you. That is ambitiousness. Set a goal and go this way. That might not be true for all your environment that usually wants you to be more or less the same person and be more or less stable. You want to transform, so it's very powerful to connect with people who want to transform as well. So choose your tribe, choose your community, and share is with them. And I can understand that you might ask, like, where do I find such a community? Where do I find these like-minded people? But that is why I set up challenges online with a strong community. All of the people want to achieve and go somewhere. The link is in the bio, and you can join this community. We support each other by becoming more and really going for our goals. The third group is you could tell anyone around you. You tell your parents, your friends, people are asking. But why should people ask you anyways? It is exactly the point. They should see you in action. They see you executing, and then they're asking, like, what are you doing? Why are you behaving differently than normally? Why are you getting up more early? Why are you getting more done? Why are you going to the gym? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Why do you behave not anymore like you have done all the time before? This is the moment when you tell others, when you say, I am on a challenge here. This is basically all they need to know. Your inner circle, your community, yes, you can share much more because we support each other. And to yourself, you should be the most reflective on. To everyone third, to everyone outside that, it is enough for them to know that you are now on a challenge to become better and you do different things. Yes, there will be differences. Imagine you are preparing for, I don't know, you set yourself the goal, you want to go up the Mount Everest. If this is a useful goal or not is its second part. If you really reflect on this and you feel this calling and it's very important to you, then what you do, you look at people that have done this before, that really know what they're talking about. How do you actually prepare to go on a Mount Everest? You would not ask your family or your friends, except there are Mount Everest climbers. So you prepare, and then there are necessary stops. And you step directly into execution. The execution is here. You need the top body for that, the performance, the breathing, what you pack in, how you training your muscles. You will take action on this way. You can set this up as a challenge. It will be very powerful. And you execute these steps. And then people, what? Guess what? They will see you executing and they ask you, what is going on here? Tell people. Don't make it a secret. Don't make it like difficult for yourself. And even the more people you tell something, like it might feel big for you. I climbed the Mount Everest, but the more people you tell this to, they hold you accountable. You cannot just go back to your life and say, I forget about that. They will ask you, they say, wait, don't you want it to go to climb the Mount Everest? Don't you want it to start your own company? Don't you want it to quit your 9 to 5 job and, I don't know, live under palm trees? Don't you want it steps that feel too big for you? It's the best to share it. Share it first with yourself, second with your community, and third, you share it with everyone who's asking and who sees your transformation. The point I want to make is the focus here is on the execution. It is on the execution of your goals. If you tell someone or not is actually not the point. People will come to you and ask you anyways. And most of the time, they will not say much about it. They will be like, yeah, sure, you want to climb the Mount Everest. You see this doubt in their face. This should be fire for you. That should be fuel for you. That should be, exactly, that's what I wanted to do. Take it with humor and go back to execution. Because it doesn't matter what people say. It absolutely does not matter. Because 6 months from now, you have been on the Mount Everest and you are back and you're telling all these amazing stories. And people will either say, wow, I ever believed in you, or wow, I never believed that this could really happen. And what? It doesn't matter. It matters for you that you have achieved it. So tell everyone that you want to, but find your tribe and your community and get going.